up, guys? It's your girl, HD.
And I'm Brian Patrick Davis, the POA, reporting live from 285.
And it's your girl, DJ A-Star, in the building.
And we are
The CrewLuv Show.
Let's go.
Okay, so today, I say this every single time, but we have a special guest in the building today.
Who do we have, D? HD?
I don't know. What is she, like a restaurantrepreneur? That's what you call it?
No.
How you say it?
Philanthropist.
It's a
She own a whole bunch of restaurants and shit.
restaurateur.
Yeah, there we go.
A mompreneur.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
An entrepreneur.
A wifepreneur.
A soon-to-be wife. Yeah.
Who I manage?
You're a mom. I mean, you're a mom.
Yeah, you about to manage.
And you're going to be managing.
I'm sure they're going to be doing something.
Baby D.
Right.
Anyways, we got Pinky Cole in the building.
Clap track it.
Matthew, add the little claps in the back. Add the little claps in the
Hi
back.
guys.
Hey, Pinky Cole.
Yeah.
Not us calling you Pinky Cole.
Oh, yeah.
I always call her Pinky Cole, though. I feel
First
like
name,
you
last
have to.
name?
You know? It's
Yeah.
like Beyonce, no,
You know,
Denzel Washington.
Everybody call me Pinky Cole. They don't say just Pinky. They
Yeah.
like the Pinky Cole. I'm like, well, where the fuck did the come from?
Well,
Look, take the and call it a day.
I ain't mad at the, okay?
the Pinky Cole. You know what that makes me think of? It makes me think of the tour, the Pinky Cole Experience. That's probably where it came from.
We'll talk about that one later. We'll talk about that one later.
Yeah.
But for the people in the back, tell them who you are. Who is you?
I'm a lot of things, y'all. Which side you want me to start?
Just start at like the basis.
So, hi guys. It's weird talking to y'all because I talk to y'all all the time. It's weird.
You talk to our viewers and our listeners.
Yeah, you talking
So,
to me.
okay, talking to the people. So my name is Pinky Cole. I'm a restaurateur, a mom, a soon-to-be. I'm about to be somebody's wife.
Word. You might be somebody's wife by the time this airs.
Right.
When's your wedding?
Yeah.
It's on June 10th.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be
She's a
somebody's
wife.
wife.
You'll be the wife.
She's a wife.
This is going to be a very special episode, I got to tell you. I got a special surprise.
Oh God, I'm scared. Oh, see, she always doing shit like that.
Right.
So anyway,
Tell me about yourself.
I'm a restaurateur. Did y'all tell people how this was born?
Yes,
Yeah,
we did.
But you can elaborate
yeah.
on how amazing we are so that the
Yes.
people know.
So they know.
Yeah, it's has been a roller coaster ride of things that have happened in the last few years. You know, I was talking to somebody the other day and it was just like, yeah, I was talking to Brian and Brian was like, Pinky been that way. Like, I'm like, what y'all talking about?
No, we was talking about like just
GAU?
yeah, like we were talking about how I guess like just that same story I always tell when people ask, like, when I first met you, you was doing somebody's hair and you was like, I'm going to be the shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you've always been that way. And you was like, I don't know what for, but I just know that it's going to happen.
And you know what? People really think that it just started with Slutty Vegan. I'm like,
No, no.
I've been that girl like all the time.
And that's what we were talking about. We were just talking about how like you like success didn't make you the way that you were. You were the way that you were because I think that's what's made you successful. You know,
I need to ask every employee that just in case they try to sue me. I'll pull the tape.
But for the people that do not know.
What was that you said on July 5th?
Look, that's why y'all got me. Okay.
Nah, but for the people that don't know, Brian already knew Pinky before he got
Right.
to Slutty Vegan.
Right.
And
They went to
me
school
and
together.
D
And Brian was so popular, y'all.
knew Pinky after.
oh please, no,
Yes, you was.
Yes.
No.
And me and Ace met Pinky 2020.
And y'all are ratchet because everybody said happy anniversary to y'all, and y'all didn't say nothing. To
I
like
said
12
thank
hours later.
y'all.
Oh,
It was real
I was
late.
trying to like let the.
No, you know what? I liked everybody's thing.
I was trying to let it.
Not individual.
I was just trying to
it's
like
weird.
let it like let everybody
Build
get
up.
it in.
Everybody
Everybody
trying to say
3
happy
years is a
anniversary.
long time to be at a company, y'all.
It is, especially Pinky Cole's company.
Yeah, I feel like y'all made it across the burning sands. If you can make it in Pinky
Ooh,
Cole's
Lord.
world,
Listen.
Well, where the
listen,
jacket?
First of all, let me tell y'all, working,
We got
when I
jackets.
first started working with Pinky, it was the craziest culture shock of my life.
Oh my God.
I remember for first of all, my first
off,
week.
we thought we was on part time.
No, my first week working there, after we got past all of that, I'm at the bank. And she calls me, and I'm like, hello? Hey, where are you at? I'm at the bank. Why are you not at the office? At the office? What are you talking about?
We thought we was remote in the middle of a pandemic.
She was like, it's a pandemic going on. It's a lot of stuff going on. You need to be capturing everything. We got a documentary. So I'm like, what are you talking about? What?
A lot has changed since then. I actually got, you know what? Being a mother made me a lot nicer.
Yeah. But Pinky,
I was never mean.
Yeah,
I wasn't
you're not
never
mean.
mean.
You weren't.
I've always been clear and direct, but
Yeah.
I became a lot more patient now that I got kids.
I think
Kids made me soft a little bit.
No, I think you're able to see you're able to see their faces in other people.
No, ain't nothing changed with you. Everybody else, because you still get on my nerves.
Hell
That's another story.
In other
Because
news.
Ace gets fired every
But
day.
I definitely
Calm
think
down.
that, like, I think that also too, like, with the growth, like, we come in touch with so many different, like, types of people too.
Yeah.
Like, you almost have to, like, be.
I got to be the flower.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord, ever changing.
I have to be.
blooming.
Let me tell y'all something about evolution, y'all. All right, so I was today, this is so random, but put this in there if it's good. All right, so I was driving in traffic today, and it was like 4 lanes that had full traffic, and the lane that I was in was just standing still. And I was irritated, and I'm like, well, why everybody around me moving around, but I'm just standing still? And it took for me to move out of that lane to realize that if I want something to change, I got to evolve and do something different. So I got to turn on my blinkers, metaphorically speaking, blink, blink, open up my eyes to maneuver around so that I can get to the destination that I want to.
Yeah.
And that's the same analogy when I think about the growth of Slutty Vegan. Like, growth is very hard. And where we are right now as a business is trying to keep up with the things that made the business nostalgic and like keep the core and the essentials of it while still being able to evolve and do different things and become this corporation that all of these restaurants are. That shit is not easy, but I got to blink and move around and be a flower.
So I have a question kind of like that has to do with the evolution of not just the company, but also like your evolution. Because at first, it's very easy to like make sure the shit gets done, like, and nobody see you. But to have sort of like the public eye, and I mean, like, Pinky Cole is a celebrity now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a time where you could kind of like, you could move silently and do the things that you wanted to do, but you can't do that anymore. Like, speak a little bit about that, like how you went from like kind of being the behind the scenes girl, being able to like move the way that you wanted to move and with the people that you wanted to move with. And also like just be, there's so many parts to that. The philanthropic part of it, you know what I'm saying? Now there's a face to all of that. So
popularity was never my issue because I've always been popular in middle school, high school, college, now this. So like I wasn't afraid to be on the forefront of like people.
Right.
The problem is that I get too comfortable with people. So like I gotta sit back and realize that I ain't just regular Pinky no more because I can still just be me and like run with the best of them. But then there's everybody don't love Pinky Cole, right?
Everybody else is intentions.
Exactly. Everybody else's intentions. So it's funny that you said that because I don't know if y'all notice, I don't go into restaurants much anymore.
Yeah.
Because when I go into restaurants, I can't get nothing done. Everybody want to take, which I appreciate, but people want to take pictures. Like it's just a fangirl moment. This is the life I prayed for, but I really can't get no work done. So like now it requires me to like run the business from the outside, which is very hard.
Difficult for you.
Okay.
When I tell you this lady,
Drop the baby and text us the day of.
No.
What? No, texting us in
before the
Did she not?
D. Before the baby, I remember like one day, it was like within a month of me like being around. Pinky, I think Aisha was looking at the cameras or something, and Pinky was like in RDA, like washing the walls. And I was like,
and I'll still wash a wall to this day, okay?
And Aisha was like, why is she doing that? Like, why is she doing that? Like,
because I care about my business. When I say I care about my shit, y'all, and I know people be like, oh, she be doing too much, but like there is an art to like the consumer experience. And since this is CrewLuv, I can be totally honest because y'all work at Slutty Vegan, so y'all get it. So like you know, all this suit stuff that's been going on, right? So like, y'all have known me long enough. I don't play about money, right? Like, I'm very intentional when it comes to people money. The minute somebody be like, oh, Pinky owe me, what? Pay him. I don't care. You see what happened yesterday?
Yeah, no,
like, I don't play with people money. I feel like money is the root of all evil. Like, it's a relationship killer. And I just feel like you should just always be integral in the things that you do when it comes to currency. So when the narrative is that Pinky Cole don't pay people, that shit hit like a knife. And it's not a lot of things that bother me, especially when this company has been built off of like really organicness, authenticity. Like I'm talking about, and we all know that like the motive ain't money. It's not like to make money like, oh yeah, we got to do this. So I could care less how much money the restaurant is bringing in. Are the customers happy? Are the restaurants clean? Yeah. Did they have a good time? That's what I care about. So like when the narrative is changing, there's two things that I realized. One of the things I realized, I'm like, damn, we really made it. Because the same claps that you'll get for the applause will be the same claps that you get for those boos, but it comes with the territory. When you're elevating and going through that level of evolution and you want to be a disruptor, there is going to be some disruption. And I am just getting to a place where I'm like being okay with that. Because I take shit personal. Like, it took everything not for me not to go to my Instagram again and tell everybody that I don't play with money. But I'm like, okay, all right, how many times I'm going to do that before people be looking like, all right, come on, what's going on? Because obviously it's not directly me. And, you know, shit happens. We're a popular company. People see the lines, they see the money, they see the notoriety, and it's a come up for some people. But it brings me back to my original point that I was telling you about, like the popularity. It's a blessing and a curse. Blessing and a curse. Like, I love that people know who the Pinky Cole is, which I don't know where that came from, but like people respect me and I appreciate that. But then it's easy to get it. It's hard to keep it. You got to be consistent with it, which is why, like, I mean, this is a team meeting now, like, which is why I tell y'all, like, we got to stay consistent. We got to keep the people coming because you can lose it just like how you got it. And people get comfortable and they lose it, which is why you see one-hit wonders. You ever see somebody got a hot-ass song and then the next thing you're like, well, what happened to them? Right. People get comfortable.
Absolutely.
And now we got to make sure that, like, in this moment, like, we are the most uncomfortable that we've ever been because we got a really big opportunity to, like, change the world.
So where do you prefer to stay? Do you like being in the forefront? Like, I know you've always wanted to be a star, obviously, but do you like that, or do you prefer to be that one person that's like spearheading it behind the scenes?
I like both. I struggle. I'm a control freak so bad, y'all. It's bad. Really? Like, wow. I think I need to go to therapy for that. Okay. So on this moment. But even in I mean, y'all know, so Jason is the president now. So like Jason runs the company. I don't run the company anymore, but it's still my company. So that when there are things that I see that I don't like, CEO hat comes on and I want to like jump in, but I realize that I can't always do that because then everybody starts scrambling when Pinky get in the mix and then everybody gets all frazzled and like uncomfortable and then it's not a win for nobody. And I've actually learned that through my evolution just recently. But I love being the thought leader. I love talking to people because can't nobody tell the story of Slutty Vegan like I can tell the story of Slutty Vegan, right? Because before anybody else, it was just me trying to figure shit out. But what I also like is to create. I'm a creator. And I like to continue to create. I hate being bored. So when I get bored, I feel stagnant and it gives me anxiety. So like when I see things within a company that makes me feel bored, I start getting nervous and anxious. But in a perfect world, I'm able to do all of these things. Like I love TV, I love music, I love dancing, I love film. I want to do movies. That's why you see like we talking about movies, documentaries, but like just like y'all, I am a creative. So I cannot just stay in one lane and do one thing, which is why I understand y'all so well. Like we got to be able to be free flowing, do what we do, which is why I don't bother y'all. Like you got to just be able to create and always continue to create. That's what brings me my joy. So if I can do all of those things at the same time without people doing bullshit in the company, then I'll be happy.
Well, speaking of evolutions, I have to go here because I met you as this person was the leggings / jeans and the t-shirt in the Mercedes.
I ain't never seen Pinky in no jeans until like a year ago.
I ain't never seen Pinky in no jeans either. You're right.
I'm saying I'm saying the evolution.
Jeggings, yes.
No, jeans, I'm saying going from the leggings and the tee in the white Mercedes, moving on to the jeans, the red locks into who we know now as Pinky Cole. Like that.
What is Pinky Cole now? What is that?
dresses and shit.
Yeah,
You got little
like
blonde
clothes,
hair.
like stylists, and
Like
like
what?
makeup, full face, always done.
Yeah,
So,
Pinky,
like,
I
talk
have
At one
about
point, you
that.
did not do your
That's
makeup.
what I'm saying. So
you
talk
be
about that
outside with no
person.
makeup on.
Because
Yeah,
we knew
I'm a
we knew
naturally
you from
pretty
like
bitch, okay?
you had the book bag, you had your laptop, and like you would sit
Because I
down
was
at
in
the
grind
desk
mode.
table.
But my
So, yeah,
grind
like,
looked different.
So
than
what does
mine.
that evolution look
but-
like?
I mean, Ace, that's the thing. Like, when your profile elevates, you kind of like have to with it.
Yeah.
Like, you can no longer be the girl that shows up to stuff in because I'm the
Yeah.
girl that shows up in leggings and hoodies too.
And I still don't sleep. I still do that.
Yeah, you
However, I'm always on camera.
Yeah.
So if I wasn't always on camera, I wouldn't always get my makeup done. Like I got now, I'm like, it's so funny because the Brat, I've never seen her without makeup.
Never.
Ever.
In my the first time last week, but I never seen her without makeup,
Me neither.
and I realized I'm like, why is she wake up every morning to do her makeup, and now I wake up every morning to get my makeup done because I'm always on camera. I don't know if y'all know this, but I do like 6 interviews a day. Like I don't be at home twiddling my fucking thumbs.
Oh,
like,
no,
I
we
be
know
like,
that.
yeah, like I be working. So
Yeah.
like I'm tired a lot of the times because my day starts at 4 a.m. I get up, my hairstylist comes at 5 a.m. I get my makeup done at 6 a.m. I'm doing interviews throughout the day. Then I got to come check on the stores, making sure everything is good with the restaurants, having high level calls. And by the time I'm finished, it's probably like 11:30 at night.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to go home and be mommy.
Yeah.
So that is the kind of evolution that happens now.
No, for real. Because every time I see Pinky during some downtime, it's this.
Sleep. And then she'll like pop up and say something.
In the chair, get her
I got
nails
it.
done.
Right.
I was like,
Listen, we was on a call with Efront today, and I was sleeping. I'm like, no questions. Thank you guys. I was sleep the whole time. Okay. But it is a tiring job.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love what I do. And when you think about the dressing, it really don't be me. Derek is bougie, okay? He got to have designer head to toe. And when I first got with him, I'm like, come, why? Because I go to Tarjay real quick, okay?
No.
And throw it on. But now,
Pinky, don't you like it though? You like, I mean, don't you
I like it, but I'm really not that girl.
It's not fun for you to like go
to get dressed
and,
up and like
Like if I'm going to an award show, but like I don't need to be like designer from head to toe, like all day, every day. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Because my mouthpiece is the designer, okay? For real.
Not luxury mouth.
I got a luxury mouth. For real.
Expensive.
Before I started wearing designer clothes, like people knew me for my personality and
Yeah.
how I talk and all of that
Yeah.
stuff. So like I can come butt ass naked.
You
and
can
still
lead
gonna
with
fall in
that.
love.
It's
I can lead with that.
Yeah.
So now I'm into a world where that's the part that Derek schooled me on. He be like, listen, he like, no, a man need a Rolex. I'm like, who cares? You don't even know how to tell time on your Rolex.
But Derek is right in the way that like
He is right.
This
Yeah,
industry is visual. Like
They're aesthetically
before,
visual.
Yeah,
they don't
before-
care about you unless you have nice things,
things,
which is
right.
so stupid.
and
to
might not
me.
even listen to you if
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
don't like what they see
Conversation.
first.
overall, which is why. Do y'all remember when the rappers used to? They still do it sometimes. Used to like throw money, like take
Yeah.
money. I'm like, why would they do such a thing like that? That's stupid. But I realized the mentality, their audience, they're attracting them that way.
Yeah.
I will never attract my audience that way. But I see now why people do it. But I don't want to be known for that. I want to be known for somebody that's encouraging, inspiring, which is why every time I get on my live on social media, I'm always encouraging and empowering. I want people to see me. They see somebody from around the way that's a regular degular girl that's herself in every single environment, and she's real and she cool as fuck, but she still get shit done.
Do you have time to do that now though? Like that
I
piece?
do sporadically sometimes, like when I'm in my moment.
Mhm.
But,
Do you
but
have
the higher I elevate, my trust level is decreasing.
But do you have to? Does something have to inspire you in order for you to be ready to be an inspiration for
I got to
other
be
people?
inspired. I'm not that. I'm not about to just go on just to talk, just to people get content. Like something got to evoke in my spirit. Like it got to feel authentic to me. You know, everything that I do, it can't be forced. It got to be real. It got to be natural. And then if something hit me, then I'm like, you know what? I want to talk about that.
Mhm.
So what inspires you?
What inspires me?
Yeah.
The art of winning. And it ain't money, right? Like, again, fuck money. Like, I don't lead with money. That ain't my intention. I've always gotten money when I ask for it. Like, whatever I wanted to do, money has never been an issue for me. But the art of the game is what excites me. And that's like waking up and having a challenge and conquering that challenge every single day. That's knowing something that somebody said that, Pinky, you can't deal with. That's too difficult. Okay, watch me. Like how we got Steve Madden and all these other opportunities that people said that we wouldn't get. How people said things about the business that the name is not going to go too far. And look what we did.
Yeah.
I think what inspires you too, Pinky, is like legacy.
legacy, reputation, knowing that my reputation is clean inspires me.
Yeah.
I'm inspired knowing that when people hear my name is worth more than money in the bank. Right. But when I say the art of the game, success is a game. You get to play the game all of the time. And when you're not winning the game, a true creative feels depleted of that energy.
Absolutely.
And that's what inspires me. But like, as I elevate, there's not many things that inspire me these days.
Why do you think that is? Because I would think a whole bunch of would inspire
I feel like the bigger, I feel like it
experience wise.
But the bigger that bigger relative, right? But the bigger that I'm getting, the smaller my energy and my circle is becoming.
Yeah, like more people have access. You have more access to people, and more people have access to you that don't really have access to you.
Exactly. So like now, it's funny because an employee called me the other day, somebody that has been working as long as y'all. So I talk to y'all, right? Like the people, if you've been working at the company 2+ years, I trust you. Like you're not an employee to me. I look at you as like family. I'm gonna always pick up the phone for somebody like that because they was rocking with me in the beginning, right? But the person called was like, "Hey, somebody want to talk to you. There's another employee, they're having a problem at work." I'm like, "Nope. I'm not talking to nobody. Go to HR. Talk. But what I'm realizing now is the higher I elevate in my career, there's not many people that I can trust. And I ain't never said that out loud. It's not, but it's not. It's the truth. Yeah. And now I see it with a lot of other my celebrity friends. They go through the same things. So my inspiration is drawing from the things that how can I put this? It's drawing from what you say?
Like what you.
Yeah, it's kind of complicated because like I'm always inspired every day, but like it's just different.
It is different because because the access gets bigger, and so
I'm actually shy now.
What?
Well, not shy around people that I know.
Yeah.
But like I'm
really more reserved.
Yes, I'm a clam cautious, because like it don't scare me, but like, oh my gosh, Peggy got it. I'm like, what happened? Right. Yeah. So like I clam up a little bit. Where before I'm just like, hey, what's up? But like now I realize like as the elevation happens, I get in the shell. Yeah. And then also people now look at me as a dollar sign and I don't like that. Yeah. So like I kind of like close myself in and I keep my circle very small.
I think also too like that thing comes from people being able to have the accessibility but not the access to at the same time, because it's like you see what you know. I mean, you know what you see, and that's not always the 100% truth either. So
does it scare you, like, to know that, because in order to become like the Oprahs and the Diddy's and all of them folks, because them folks is a whole other breed, does it scare you to know that like certain things are to come with it? You're gonna lose friends, you're gonna lose family.
I've already started doing that.
Right. So does it scare you that it might become more intense later on?
It did at first, but I realized who's supposed to be in my life and what is supposed to be in my life will be in my life. Yeah. And the people that aren't supposed to be there ain't going to be there.
They'll fall off.
And I don't owe nobody shit.
Right.
And it took me a long time to get there because I used to appease people. I used to feel guilty. I would be depleting my damn bank account to just make somebody happy. Right. But who can I call on when something going on with me? You understand what I'm saying? So like when I say I keep that circle real small, who do y'all see me with every day, all day?
Derek.
With Derek. That's my best friend, my boyfriend, my husband, my fiance. Like I hang with him. That's my rollie. I hang with somebody all day, every day that understands the plight, understands the struggle. He dealing with the same thing I'm dealing with, right? He got restaurants like I have restaurants. So I hang with him all day long because that's my safe space. And I know that I'm protected that way.
Yeah. That's why I think that was going to be my kind of like segue is like here at CrewLuv Show. Like obviously this is the behind the scenes people. Like we are the creatives to the celebrities. And so with you, like, who is the Pinky Code crew? And we know, obviously, but like for people that don't know, even for us, like who else?
Who is the core?
Is in that
like
circle?
My core?
Like who is in that circle that like you can be like, oh my gosh, like I just saw them do something and it motivated me, or it made me think like, okay, let me look at it like this. Like who's in that circle? Because like I know
who's in that circle whose opinion I respect and like people that I would call first. Are you asking that?
Like who?
So core, like my professional core. Is that what you're asking?
I think personal and professional is important.
All around. Because we know it's obviously ever changing. Like,
so I'll tell you who my core is, like my professional core, right? It's y'all, obviously. Aisha, Angel, and Aisha works on the trucks for the people that don't know, and Angel is my oldest employee.
Yeah, real G's.
Jason, who Jason has been around for a long time and now runs the company. Yeah. Oh, Natanya.
in the restaurant.
And Rue.
Yeah.
But when I say core,
no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. There are people that are on the outside of that, but the nucleus
the nucleus are people that I know. If I'm like, y'all, I need y'all to go in the trenches with me, I know that the people that I just called is going to go in the trenches with me. Like if I'm on the cross getting hung, like I know that those people are going to stand beside me.
Yeah,
exactly.
Cut the rope right quick.
Get out of here!
Get in there! Get in there!
Get it out! Get it out!
But that means a lot to me, right? Yeah. Because, I always make this joke, like, when it's all said and done with Slutty Vegan, like, I don't want to be the only one butt naked on the beach with the mata. I don't want to see y'all asses butt naked, but, like, have a bathing suit on, But, you feel me? But, like I am the type of person that, and I think y'all know this about me by now, when people show up for me and are loyal to me, I'm always going to have that loyalty to them.
Yeah.
So there's reward in the core. Right. And even if we don't see or feel it now, I'm sure that you already know innately that like there is reward in that core.
Yeah. For sure.
And it's coming sooner than we think. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I do want to know.
What?
Is because people don't really know what it's like working for Pinky Co.
Y'all tell the people what it's like.
No, we don't tell them, but I want you to tell them. Okay. So what is your expectation for the people that work with you?
Excellence.
Literally
99% is failure. If you do 99%, that is not good enough. 100% is just meeting the standard. If you don't operate in excellence, then I don't want you around me. And that's consistently how I've been, which is why I be hard on y'all and everybody else, because I believe that it's not enough to just show up in the world and do just enough. You got to be the best at what you do. Like anything I do, I want to be at the top of the food chain. I want people to say my name bigger than they say anybody else's name, which is why I like running circles around people. And that's the kind of energy I want everybody around me to have. And that may translate as, oh, Pinky is this, or Pinky is that. I'm just very clear and very direct that excellence is what makes money.
And also, like, let's be clear, like, if a man was acting like that, nobody would care. That's the thing.
Yeah,
nobody cares. Nobody cares when men are assertive or direct or like nobody cares.
Nobody cares. And it's never personal. Like people that work with me, it's funny because all the people that have ever worked with me that have quit or got fired for whatever reason, they always come back and say, you know what, Pinky, thank you for being so hard on me. Thank you for teaching me those lessons, because now I can learn it. I can go somewhere else and use those same lessons that you taught me to be a better person.
And also, can I have my job back?
Okay, they always do that. I'm like, I thought I was mean and crazy. Now you want your job back. So it ain't that bad. But excellence is the name of the game. And I think CA, you taught me a lot of that. Like only the best. Like we operate in the best. And when you operate in the best, it shows up in everything that you do. And I want to continue to make sure that everybody has that ethos in operating in the best, because when you stop operating in the best, that's when people stop coming to your business. But I want to know how do y'all think of
I was just
about working
say, like,
with me?
What's interesting?
And tell the truth.
Tell the truth, Ace.
No. What's interesting is I've worked 2 jobs at the same time for the longest, and they're both like full-fledged all the time. One CEO I've met one time. I've had a conversation one time, and it didn't last more than about 5 seconds, 10 seconds. And then the other CEO that I've been with, that one was like, I've been with them 5 years. This one I've been 3 years. And so I've been with Pinky for 3 years, Pinky Co. And we've talked almost all the time, every hour. If there's an hour on the clock, like we've literally marked it off. And I think I've cried more times on the phone.
I've seen Ace cry so many times.
I've cried so much more in my lifetime in these past 3 years. And I just look when the name pops up, and it's the full name in my phone. When it pops up, I'm either already in tears, I'm already emotional, or I'm already just like worked up in a way that I can see the vision before it gets told to me. And I think that's why our chemistry is what it is that...
Did it make you better?
Yeah, of course it's made me better. And
I think too, Ace, part of it is because you're just like a passionate person overall.
Yeah, and I can't. And I don't know. Like sometimes, like so many, like people are aligned, and I don't know. It's weird that I grasp. Like I was a customer first, so like it's very clear. Like out of everybody, I was a vegetarian. I ate the food, so I had I followed the brand. I used to send tips via DM. So it's like I was already invested prior to getting a paycheck, but actually working, like being able, obviously to be around you and work with you and work under you. And like, it's been the fact that I've been able to be impactful. And I think that's the difference between like anybody else that probably has worked with you.
Keep that same energy at work too.
Anybody else that has worked with you. No, I mean, but it's hard.
Roll the cameras.
No, but it's also hard. Like, I think that's what a lot of people don't get is like being impactful and not having a name or not having recognition or not it being said. Like, but I know all the way down, deep down in me that I made that call or like I did something or I said something or I sparked something. That's why I actually like who's around you because like I know if I say something to you, it might be a 1-timer, 2-timer. But by the 3rd time, you like, oh shit, let me listen to her. And it's like.
Do you think I'm mean, Ace?
Do I think you're mean? No,
you had to repeat the question.
I feel like you're hard. No,
do I think you're mean?
Do I think that you're mean?
You're very hard. I feel like you think I'm your 3rd child. Well, that came before.
Or 4th.
Your real children.
Wait.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? She did say a surprise. Are you for real?
Yes,
no, you're not.
I am.
I told y'all.
No, you're not.
This is an exclusive, okay?
I did this for y'all.
You gotta add the little crying noise.
I told y'all.
You're pregnant again?
For real?
I told y'all.
Yes.
I knew it.
Can y'all tell we really like each other? I wish I was.
told y'all.
Why y'all think I went back to eating regular food? I ate a whole
told y'all.
pizza.
I knew
My
it. I knew it.
No.
For those
I was just about to get fined for the summer. I was about to be part of Jeep
I
Gang.
knew it. I knew it.
I am gagging.
I'm gagging.
Bitch.
Where have y'all been?
Excuse me?
Where have y'all been?
They said it through the door. I said,
When
oh,
I
shit.
tell you, like, I knew it.
Damn, that's crazy. You said the second
When I
time
tell
when
you,
I was pregnant too.
I knew it. I
That
could feel
is
it.
crazy.
Bitch, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, it's when we.
Hey, that's the teaser for this episode.
Right, no,
wait,
bitch,
wait.
what?
No, wait a minute.
I know.
When did this happen?
How far?
No, when we're
I'm 8
going
weeks,
through
so
it.
my due date is December 21st.
Oh my God, it's your baby birthday.
That's
Baby.
it. Episode is over. We got 12 more minutes.
I'm telling you.
That's it. That's all we need, goddamn.
I'm burning my tubes after this, y'all. I can't.
Don't burn the tubes. Don't
What
do
if it's
that.
twins?
But Pinky, that's crazy. You
That's
didn't
what
think
everybody
that you
keeps
could
saying.
have babies at first.
I didn't, and now
It's
and
a
I was mad
blessing.
because I lost all this weight. I lost like you so stunned.
You can
I lost 25 pounds,
You can
and then I
keep
found out I was
working
pregnant,
out.
so I had to eat regular food again.
Damn, that's why you did 69 days, not 70. I'm like, why did you do 69 days? That's such a weird. That's such a weird stop. Like you really said 69 days.
So yes, I'm going to have 3 under 3. Nobody knows, so this isn't enough.
This is
Oh my
okay.
God.
Damn,
No,
you
I'm not.
emotional?
My eyes.
Oh.
But
that's how I know.
crazy.
Like
Yes, I
everything
am.
started changing around with us and like energies. And I just
pregnant.
I'm
and hormonal.
gagging. You know, it hasn't even hit me yet.
because y'all know what we gotta go through.
Yeah.
I don't think people know.
We don't gotta go
To be
We'll
around
be fine. We'll be fine.
By the
We're
third one,
Yeah,
I feel like
3 times a
Yeah.
time. We're
fine.
used
I
to
don't
it this
know.
way.
We're good.
But
But
you
yeah.
just shooting them out now.
I
Just,
know.
Damn, no,
Yes.
fun fact. Every time you call me, because it is your name, your full name.
Yeah.
And I be kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But her picture is D and DJ. So when she called us the baby, so it's like, oh,
So you can be happy.
let me answer their mama.
You ain't be happy.
Oh, now I gotta be another baby.
Let me answer their mama.
I'm really
goddamn.
having another fucking baby. And
Wow.
this is
But you know, like
hot off the press.
you get bigger in business every
When I'm
time you have a
pregnant.
baby.
Yeah, this is true. Shit does happen.
like being more of a mom CEO has
Yeah.
like elevated the brand
Yeah, no, it's
versus
true.
blue jean like legging and
So y'all don't give me
t-shirt.
no shit because I get emotional. You know I'm a crybaby when I'm pregnant. Okay.
Yeah, interviews are amazing. I don't
Cry
have to
baby
ask much.
without pregnancy, actually.
Yeah.
You be crying.
3 children, 3 under 3.
Oh,
Wow.
congrats. That is so amazing.
Yes.
Congratulations.
So what an announcement for CrewLuv.
That is
Exclusive.
crazy.
Exclusive.
I'm gagging.
And do not share this with nobody until the episode come out.
No, we won't.
So I'm making
Obviously.
it. Wait, hold on. So I'm making an announcement at the wedding on June 10th. So yeah, if y'all want to drop this, then when it's hot off the press, y'all can drop
Matthew,
the
you heard
exclusive.
that.
Matthew, clip it up.
We need this.
Don't tell nobody at work either, because nobody at work's no.
Okay, that's
we kept it a secret the last time.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah,
Right,
so
especially
Let's
clear
give it
that
our job title.
me and Derek like each other because we keep fucking having kids.
Wow.
Well, that's good. That was
Here you go.
twins. Damn, 4 under
Three under
Well, he got 5.
4 under
I said
3.
you stuck with me because ain't nobody going with you with no damn 5 kids.
But how do we know
Don't
it's
say
not
that.
twins?
I don't know.
It is twins. It's twins this time.
Everybody keeps
It's gonna be
saying
a boy
that.
and a
I don't know.
girl.
And twins.
Do you
run
have
his
twins in your family?
No, twins run heavily in his family.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that's definitely twins there.
Oh, Diella. Oh my gosh.
So I was thinking
Diella.
about D names like Diella.
If it's a
Derek,
girl,
Dax.
name her Dakota.
Oh, that's just cute. Dakota is
Dakota's-
beautiful.
but
Oh,
it's
Daxton?
Dallas and Denver. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like their names, but I don't want to like be on the
Be on there,
state
that trend.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, got you.
Dax
yes,
is cute.
figure that out.
Dax is cute.
Dax is really cute.
So yes, here we go.
I'm
Okay,
dead.
so
Back to the
yeah.
program.
Damn, what were we talking about? I don't remember.
For pregnancy.
What were we talking about? We were talking
No,
about
no,
working
talk
for
about what it's
Pinky
like to
Code.
work
Okay,
for
there we go.
Yes.
Pregnant
So
Pinky
working
or
for
regular
Pinky Code. Yeah, right. Which one? Let's see. So working for Pinky actually it's really good. Like I will say that. Minus all like the extra last minute shit that you be trying to pull.
At least you know I'm consistent.
Minus all of that.
Yikes.
Consistently.
Stuff, but I feel like stuff like that too. It really does like help.
It sharpens you.
Yeah, it sharpens 100%.
Because when you do your side projects,
yeah, like I'm a lot more sharp. I really am. And people,
you sharp. You get it.
Yeah, seriously. And
Look,
my
I be
clients would
looking
be
at you
like, what the fuck?
This bitch is doing Google. What is this? What is going on? I remember one time he tried to quit. And I'm like, girl,
I did not try to quit.
get off of my phone.
She thought I was trying to
Sabbatical.
quit. And she called the phone like, yes, he's trying to quit. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and put your 2-week in. You just need to
You
give
was
all
like,
of your
well,
footage.
I didn't say
Give
that.
all your
I didn't
footage to so and so.
necessarily
I was like, wait a minute, I did not say I wanted to quit. I
did
said
you
I
think
wanted to
she
be
wanted to
part-time.
quit?
I wanted to be part-time.
I don't know. There's something going on.
No, it was. I was
I
just
don't
busy
even
doing
remember.
videos. I just felt like I was just losing my brain for a second. I didn't feel creative for a moment.
Then we got back.
Oh,
Here we
okay.
go.
But we got back right. It was
Brian, you ain't
fine.
never tried to quit. He's tried to quit a couple times.
Brian, you want to make a
tried.
confession?
Brian, you tried to quit.
You want to make a
Right,
confession?
please.
Yeah, go ahead and make a confession.
Why you
It's
don't
the
know?
CrewLuv Show anyway.
You better
And
tell
we
the
got
truth
an
and shame
exclusive.
devil.
Pinky,
Don't you
this,
dare lie.
This week has real. This
trying to
past
quit this
2
week?
No, these past 2 weeks
I
have.
won't let you quit. So
No, that's what we knew that.
This past 2 weeks has really stressed me out, though.
This her fault.
already. We know.
I was about to say.
Wow. That,
We know.
the CEO.
Backstory.
The
Ace
CEO
is
cannot.
like on a 2-week break right now, just so that the people know.
Sabbatical.
Okay.
It just-
whatever.
I mean, like
Birthday.
it really. I'm not used to. I'm not a person that stays in my phone, and being
You try and make it clean.
no. I'm
Say
no,
it with your
no,
chest,
no.
Brian.
I'm being for real. The amount of contact that I have to have with just people when I'm not. I've considered myself a very extroverted introvert. I love to be by myself. I'm by myself a lot. Like I live by myself. And so the amount of like I value my alone time. And so when I have this all the time, it
So who was you really mad at, Brian? Let's talk about it.
number one, I was mad at Christy.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Tell Christy to watch this episode.
I was
Sorry,
mad at Christy to the point where and I never want to get to the point with anybody where I don't answer them. And that's how I was feeling. And what made me recognize that I was feeling that way is my sister was in town last week for the Janet Jackson concert, and we were supposed to go. We went to it together, and a couple of days before the concert, my sister came in town, and she texted my mom after I had left the house. My mom was out of town in Orlando, and she texted my mom like, Brian did not seem like himself. Like he seems like very down and just like his energy was off. And so my mom called me and she was like, don't tell your sister that I told you this, but she just texted me and she said that your energy was off and she feels like you're stressed out about something, but she didn't want to ask you what it
Well, that's
was.
not good.
And
Did
so
she see you in 2020?
yeah, I wasn't stressed out in 2020.
We was doing a whole lot of
We were, but I wasn't stressed out. I wasn't stressed out. I wasn't stressed out. I've never.
How are you adjusting now to your new temporary role?
I'm not adjusting to it because but where
was you going to go? You ain't going nowhere. I mean, like,
because it's going to be over soon. So I'm not adjusting.
You're doing a great job.
You really are, Brian. You really are.
I'm trying.
You acting like you ain't never do the fucking job before.
I know, but Pinky,
you had it second.
But Pinky, it is so difficult to do that and also to have like other things that I have to get done at the same time.
Well, this is why you're part of the core.
No, I get that, but when my we talked about this on the show before, like my family is something that is extremely important to me. And I have older parents and my sister is older. And I recognize the fact that I don't have a lot of time left with those people. And so when I notice that they notice that there's something different about me, it really does affect me. And it makes me look at things like, oh shit, like the people that I care about the most, that I know care about me the most, they're recognizing something that is different about me. And I never want to, I've always wanted to make my parents proud, and I've always wanted to not have them worry about me. And so when they do worry about me, it makes me worry about myself.
Is that your first time ever feeling like that in the company?
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's why I was like, bro, it's gonna be over.
It just takes a special person.
Shut up, because you caused all this. You shut up.
First of all,
you caused all of this right now.
I'm saying it takes a special person because.
No, seriously, like it really does take my family to say like, hey, in order for me to take a pause or to stop doing what I'm doing, because I really fucking care about what they think, and not in a way of like. They never made me think that I was doing less or that I wasn't valuable. They've always built me up.
And they always support you.
Yeah, they've always supported me.
So if you would have had the content, then you probably wouldn't have felt like that. Because if you would have had the content, all you would have had to do is fucking post it. But that's a whole nother episode of CrewLuv Show. Anyway.
But yeah. So
like, by the way, ain't nobody in this room quitting, even if you tried. I wouldn't let you.
Not you looked away with the eyes rolled. Like,
where you going? No.
But no, seriously, like that. There are those moments where. Like you said, like you have your core, and that literally is what my core is. My family is so important to me. I live 3 minutes driving distance away from my parents, you know? Like I see them at least 5 times a week.
I remember when your sugar dropped. Oh my gosh, I was about to have a panic attack. And your mother and your father was not playing about you. Okay. Oh, that's when I knew it was real. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. My parents.
But I get that. You know what, Brian? I get that. And I just hate it had to be that way.
Yeah.
But you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
You'll live.
Okay, so back to the podcast real quick. So you're a mom of 3.
Really 3 or 4, it depends.
We're so 6.
Not 3 or 4.
3 or 4, depends. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I'll tell you.
Lord.
Oh,
but anyway,
gosh.
How does that affect Pinky Cole, the Pinky Cole?
I didn't want no more kids. I am not a mom type. Just not that girl. Yeah. I wanted kids, but why are you agreeing? Like, what are you doing over there? I'm not the mom type. I have a masculine-esque energy. So like, I'm just like.
Yeah.
But Pinky, you're a nurturer though.
I'm a nurturer, but I nurture differently. So like I'm learning how to be a mother in real time.
And
I don't think it's like a way to be a mom. Cause like I have an aunt. My mom is like, Mom. Like,
you know. Your mom is mom.
Do you like this? You got a piece of mic on your mic.
Your mic
on your mic.
And then my aunt, she's like very much, you know, like not standoffish, but like she doesn't really like, she's not, you know, it's different.
Affectionate.
But she's a good mom at the end of the day. Like she really is a good mom. Her kids adore her. You know, so I don't think it's a right way to be a mom.
But also, Pinky, I think too, like, I don't think that you're much different from anybody else in that way. I feel like everybody, when they have kids, they're figuring it out.
Yeah, but I be trying to figure out, like, where do all these celebrities keep their kids when they be out and about? And I'm like,
they either don't or
yeah, I'm like, where your kids be? Like, I'm trying to figure that part out. See, my mother doesn't even know that I'm pregnant. I told y'all first.
Oh, shit.
You are lying.
Yes. Matthew, we have to end
She gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, my God.
She gonna have a heart attack.
She gonna
She
find
was
out
so
after the
happy.
wedding.
I just saw her the other day.
She gonna be happy again.
Everybody like, Pinky, why you keep sleeping?
Because I'm working.
Okay. But it is hard being a mom, but I love it. I love when my kids just hug me. Like, it makes me feel so important.
I think they're gonna think you're the cool mom. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna
They're gonna think I'm cool.
they're gonna be
rich.
cool.
They're gonna think, hell yeah, I would think I was cool too.
Look, my mom cool as hell.
My mom keep Pinky calm.
Okay. But being a mom is fun. I think I'm gonna get a little after this last one, because
Don't do it.
I'll probably go raw vegan.
Oh,
Again, who knows?
Get on your little running thing.
Let me know when you go. Because
Okay,
I'm
you coming
two
too.
for one.
Hey, listen, I
special.
was going to try Ozempic. I'm glad that I didn't,
Oh, yeah.
because I found out I was pregnant in the process.
Oh, right.
Wow.
They would have tested you for it, though, I think.
I went to the doctor's appointment and everything, and I was like, let me just try raw vegan, because I'll be the guinea pig, try, and then croak, and then be the one.
Yeah.
That, So I did raw vegan anyway.
See, that's that celebrity shit. Oh, I was just gonna try Ozempic, but
But I'm glad that I
Okay,
did
now.
not. I did
Yeah.
it the natural, holistic way. And I'm glad that I did that. I don't take medicine or nothing.
I
I'm
know.
very,
Are the kids are completely vegan too, aren't?
So my daughter is vegan.
Okay.
But just recently, my son was eating a piece of salmon and I could have snapped.
Not DJ eating salmon.
DJ was
Oh,
eating
was it
salmon.
his
And Dad
daddy?
was like, my son ain't gonna be no vegan.
Oh, well, then D'Ella can't be vegan then.
DL is very vegan.
No, they
Oh, I
can't
will
do
slap
that.
the fire
She'll be
out
the
somebody
only one
now.
in the house with
No, she
you.
won't. So what?
I'm like,
She's the queen of the house.
I had her the other day, and we had celery and carrot
Oh,
sticks.
hell no.
No, give her some
And
chicken
where are the
tenders.
cheese
and
steak
some
egg
incognito
rolls?
chicken tenders.
was like, so we just give her celery.
Oh, my baby eats
Carrots.
clean, okay?
She was like,
She
gonna
gonna
look
get
at
mad.
DJ
She gonna
like,
get mad at
listen,
looking at DJ
right,
plate,
yeah,
though.
he salmon.
Listen, y'all, he ate some macaroni and cheese with like the milk, the cow's milk. Oh my gosh. So then he must have ate too much and he threw up.
threw
And the
up.
smell of it, I was gagging.
wow.
And my pregnant nose already. So I'm like, I don't want to hold you. You stink, little boy. Like,
Oh, dang.
it was
Not
smelling
Derek
cheese.
said my son not
It
gonna be
was smelling
vegan.
cheesy. I'm like, ew, this stink.
All right, so wait, it was lettuce. So what's the thing now that you can't eat? Remember, it was like you couldn't. The taste of lettuce or something was. the issue?
Oh yeah. Oh, I hated lettuce.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
that was the last pregnancy.
I don't really have many food aversions. I just want to eat. I had Chinese food today. I had Blaze pizza. I had Ethiopian. Y'all ain't see me
So
fucking
maybe it's a
Ethiopian
boy.
food
Yeah,
up
you
yesterday.
was.
She was.
So maybe it's a boy.
I don't know.
And was
what it
hungry
is. And my
again.
face broke out really bad. Just recently,
I think
so.
that may boy.
Well, you're gonna be a mom. Does that scare you?
Again.
I know, right? Does it scare you, like with your journey? Obviously, you
legacy-wise?
elevate each time, but does it get harder each pregnancy?
No, it get easier the more kids you have because they can play together, so you ain't got to watch them as much.
This is true.
That's the trick.
D'Ella is
I mean, no, this is
clocked in.
true.
No, it's the truth. You don't-
D'Ella
I
gonna be
got it
over it.
But when are you having kids and getting married? That's the
Having
question.
kids. Okay.
How long you been engaged?
I told D earlier
Okay.
today, I was like, HD, it's time to get pregnant. She
We're
was
starting to
like,
get married.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
We
like,
had this
damn,
whole
no.
celebration at Edgewood.
We did. We're trying to figure it out. We really are. Like,
Do you still want to get
between-
married?
I do, but I'm not in a rush. It's not like my top priority.
I don't think HD wants to have a wedding.
Yeah, she
I
wants
think
to have a
that's what
No.
it is.
But no,
Event.
no.
A program.
Another reason with that is like I don't want a wedding, but I know me. And then after we go and sign papers, it's gonna be like
You want the
I thought you wanted the program.
So you know what? I feel that way too because I got so much going on. A wedding wasn't my priority because I'm like, shit, we already married. Like,
but it's like you gotta like
But
it's
you,
just
but
like,
Pinky,
have the
you have to,
celebration
yeah,
part
you
of
have
it.
to though.
Yeah.
You have way too many.
we haven't even sent out invitations yet.
I know that.
I know. Look, we checked.
What I'm saying is that you have too many friends and family, and like you said, like
Fuck them for no, I'm joking.
I hate to say it this way, but like any life event like that is an opportunity to like grow your brand too.
It is.
Facts.
What's crazy because every opportunity now is an opportunity to grow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, pregnant? Okay, People Magazine, where are you?
Right.
And I'm like, damn,
No,
this is
for
a real
real.
business
Yeah,
right
it
now.
is.
Like, it's crazy.
It's like the business of family.
Oh, the wedding gonna be lit, though.
And I told you that early on. I don't know if you
Yes.
remember this.
I remember.
But when I told you, I was like, when you was like, yeah, we're going to do the Essence, the cover of Essence magazine. I was like, Pinky, don't nobody want to see you shooting in a restaurant. I was like, that's not what they want. They want to see.
They want lifestyle.
They want lifestyle. They want to see.
They want to see me and my husband.
That's what they want to see.
They want to see us kiss and shit.
Yeah, like, that's what they want to see.
I'm really interested in my little relationship.
I remember pitching you and telling you like it's gonna be Pinky Cole. Like at the end of the day, we're gonna be doing Slutty Vegan, but it's gonna be Pinky Cole.
You're gonna do like the
oh, you gonna hyphenate?
Or just put them all together? Or Cole is your middle and then Hayes is your last?
Cole.
No, you shouldn't.
So maybe your first name is Pinky Cole.
That sounds weird.
And then Hayes.
But Pinky Cole.
Pinky Hayes sounds like a strand of weed.
Pinky Hayes. Ooh, I might smoke that.
I might
got that
Hayes after December.
Got that Hayes.
The Pinky Hayes.
The Pinky Hayes.
I'm about to be somebody's wife. This is crazy.
That is crazy.
I was getting my hair done the other day, and the hairstylist was like, "Yeah, you work for Pinky? Yeah, her and Derek, how my relationship goes."
Really?
Like, okay.
I'm glad we really like each other in real life.
Me too.
Because what would happen?
You know, people think that our relationship be fake. Like people, like girl, people be like, "Do they really? Are they really?" I'm like, "Well,
Yeah,
what the fuck?"
people
Well, people do that though.
People do
that.
think
Like I think a lot of the relationships that we see that people hold up as like relationship templates, I think that they were relationships that were built out of like a need for PR, and then the people ended up actually liking each other and they stayed together. Like I feel that way about Sierra and Russell.
Yeah,
I think
feel about Cardi and Offset.
I think Sierra was at a point, she had just got out of the relationship with Future, and they were like, and Russell was lame as hell. They they couldn't connect him to blackness, and so they were like, oh, let's put them together. The first date they ever went to was like at the White House. I think it was like a PR thing, and they just ended up liking
it's funny,
each other.
people thought that me and Derek was a PR. I'm like, who the fuck putting all of this shit together? And then
You'd be surprised though.
No, I know.
No, for real.
Because people be asking.
No, people
did
think
to
that
me,
y'all
and they think that it's like a PR like put together. And I'm like, three kids. That
I don't even think people know when they see y'all together.
That's what I'm saying. Like at the beginning though, two people that live in Atlanta that own restaurants that have lines down the block, they just happen to get together.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the story sound fake, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it's so
then when y'all be arguing and stuff right in front of us, and we be looking at y'all like, well, are they talking about?
They
be asking random questions. Google it. Let's go back and forth. We be like,
that's my baby. Stop. That's really my best.
That's crazy.
I'm dead. Okay, so our episode is about to end, but before it does, I don't even know how to wrap this one up. Because usually we'd be like, usually we'll be like, what's next? But it's like, what the fuck? I don't want to know it.
She don't even know what's next. I will say this.
Dallas is next.
What aside from Slutty Vegan, because like you said, I think that like, because you are a creative, like we always are in that creative mind, in that mode. Slutty Vegan is going to be Slutty Vegan. Mm-hmm. What else does Pinky Cole want to do? Aside from the restaurant, what does Pinky Cole see next for Pinky Cole?
I want to do a feature film.
Okay.
Edgewood.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I want a scripted series, feature film. I want to be a media powerhouse. Okay, and then the next thing. So I met up with an acting coach.
Okay.
So I'm about to start taking some acting classes.
After baby number 3?
During baby number 3.
Yeah, you can do it during.
I want to get it. What they call it? EGOT?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to be known as the person that every industry she tapped into, she excelled at it. Like that's my challenge to myself. So I already come from the TV world, but I really want to do a feature film, an executive producer feature film, and then I want to be a lead actress in a movie.
Well, that's what we're going to ask you. You don't want a feature film in your own.
I don't think Pinky wants to. She don't want to star in the film that she executive produced. She wants them to be
two different things.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I want to be the lead girl in a film. Yeah.
So
and I want to win an Oscar behind it. I'm going to win an Oscar behind it.
Wait, Pinky.
I'm there
you can't. On your first feature film?
They laughed at me when I came up with Slutty Vegan too.
They did.
Here we are.
Okay. On your first one,
Yes.
Listen,
let me tell y'all something. So a good friend of mine, she got the rights to this really big scripted series that's about to come out. And like, I could easily be like, hey, put me in there. But I said, I don't want you to do no favors for me. I'm going to get me an acting coach and I want to get it on my own and I want to audition and I want to be chosen because I was the right person for the job. Mm-hmm. So when I put my mind to something, I take that shit seriously. Yeah. So I'm going to like get as good, if not better, than the J-Lo's and the Violas of the world. Because when I put my mind to something, that's what I do. So I know that the first time that I do it and really do it, a bitch is walking away with a trophy.
Word.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
Yes. I love that.
Yes. So that is the energy that I'm on in my Jordan year. Okay.
So is it like a mega media studio like that we kind of could like look forward to of like, is that what
We're working out of?
Yeah. Like, do you see that as like, because we know that real estate is also one of your hobbies.
Yeah, you know.
That you happen to do. So like, do you
Real
see,
estate is hard though, y'all. Don't
do you
believe
see
that.
one of those buildings like becoming like a media mecca?
Yes, but I don't want to jump in the lane that Tyler Perry is in because he owns that lane, and I'm a steward of letting people own their lanes.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you own your lane, he got that. I don't need to compete with him.
Yeah.
Like I could do something different that doesn't exist, which is why Slutty Vegan has always worked and just stepped outside of a lane. You know what I said somebody needs to do, and I'm about to do it because I keep giving people the idea. I said somebody needs to create a fund for creatives. So like how y'all are creatives and you might need money to get new equipment so that you can start doing your own indie films, and somebody invest the money into you, and whatever money you make, you give them a percentage to pay them back plus interest. Like they don't have nothing like that.
Yeah.
So I want to get into a space where like I can really give opportunities for creatives, because that's what I like to do. You know how every time I'm always on my social media, like offering up opportunities, and that's really coming from a genuine place because it's so many talented unsung heroes that people don't know about. It's all about placing and positioning an opportunity. There's people like the biggest celebrities in the world. 9 times out of 10, some of them are big, not because of the talent, it's because they have really good relationships and we're in the right place at the right time. But there are people that you ain't never heard of that are more talented, more hungry.
Yeah.
They just never had the opportunity. So I want to give those people opportunity.
Oh, the P is for philanthropy.
For people.
Pinky gives back.
Not the P is for.
Anywho, tell the people where they.
Pause on having kids.
Look, the P is for pregnant, okay?
Okay. P is for hey, I was thinking about my caption when I announced it.
Oh, Lord.
So I need some help with a caption. Guys.
Okay, we'll work on that in the next.
Y'all remember the last time I'm like, I need a caption for this baby.
Yeah, it can't be pushing P.
It should not be pushing
P3
squared to the umpteenth
P
power.
cubed.
I'm gonna say shop is closed for real this time.
This is it. That's
Not
it.
burning the tubes.
Wait. What is when we did Slutty Vegan, the book? They were like, the Slutty Vegan.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm really the slutty vegan, okay? Clearly.
The narrative has been
Wow.
told.
Yeah.
So tell the people where to find you if they don't know already, which they
so
should.
Right.
You can find me on all social media handles. Pinky Cole. Did y'all notice I got my Instagram handle changed?
Yes.
It was Pinky now. So, okay. Pinky Cole, or you can follow us, sluttyveganatl.com, or on all social media handles. And make sure you follow CrewLuv. Y'all told them the story of how this evolved. I'm so proud of y'all.
Absolutely.
This is great.
All right, y'all. That wraps up our episode of the CrewLuv Show.
CrewLuv Show.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Holla.